Welcome back. Tina Rose-Treskow was having trouble nursing her newborn son. After some testing, she was diagnosed with stage 3C inflammatory breast cancer. She's still undergoing treatment while caring for her 4 children, all on her own. The medical bills before insurance are already more than $1 million, and they're still rising.
It's an unbelievable story. And coming up this weekend, You Can Help. Comedian Dobie Maxwell will be performing at the Memories Chicken Comedy Night, which is also a benefit for Tina. We're going to talk a little bit more about her story in just a second. Great to have you here, Dobie.
A chicken benefit, that fits comedy, doesn't it? I got to lick some fingers or doing something. It's a big
Well, I was reading about, I've never been there before, to chicken comedy. You haven't? Okay, but it's like, I was reading all the chicken you can eat and all the comedy you can handle, but apparently they serve this roasted chicken and like sides buffet. It's a dinner, but I heard the chicken is fantastic.
I heard it's the best dish you've ever eaten.
Yeah,
and when I was a kid, I grew up in Milwaukee. We would go out to Port Washington for Smith Brothers Fish Shanty.
Sure.
So I always go out there for fish. To have chicken, it's a whole other experience.
Yeah.
Right. Do you get to eat some of the chicken when you're
Well, I don't like to eat before I perform. Afterwards, I'll take a bucket home. I'll eat it in the car.
It's all the chicken you can eat. So.
But me, it's like one piece. It's like, sorry, that's all you can eat. That's sorry. But for everybody else, they can have all they want.
That's all that's left. One piece we save for you.
And in Wisconsin, buffet, that gets people, all you can eat, we're here. We
yeah,
don't care.
Yeah, the people are lining up.
Thing you were talking about, all you can eat of that.
Well, anything disgusting you used to eat as a kid?
I was raised by my grandparents, and they lived through the Depression, which meant vicariously I had to live through the Depression when I grew up.
Right.
And they would take bacon grease, and they would put it in a vat, and they'd spread it on bread and make it, and that was a treat to them.
No way. Bacon grease on bread.
On bread, that's it.
On toasted bread?
No, regular rye bread.
No.
The end of the rye bread. What do you call it?
The butt?
Little nub, the butt.
Just kidding.
Yeah. And that was old. My grandpa was there, and he shared that with me, and I was like, this is horrible, and he loved it.
So they waited until the grease was cold. So it was like that pasty stuff that just
like lard.
So some heart surgeons passing it out to drum up business, I think.
Right.
But it is. But it was disgusting.
I think you might have won today.
I don't want to win that one.
The most disgusting. But no mayonnaise or Jello in that, huh?
No mayonnaise or Jello.
No mayonnaise or Jello. Okay.
But a Diet Coke after that. 8,001 calories.
Wash it down. What I think is fascinating about you is that you do a lot of benefits. You kind of like call yourself the benefit guy. But I actually, on a serious note, with a comedian, I love your attitude about it, because you're like, I'm always going to be broke. What offends you is if you're able to help.
Absolutely.
And you don't.
There's no question about it. You know Harry Chapin, the Cats in the Cradle guy?
Yeah.
He was known for doing benefits in the music business. They said more than half of his shows were, and he'd get all the musicians together, come on, we got to help somebody. It'd be for world hunger and all these causes. He said, hey, I've got fingers and toes, and I can walk, and I can see, and I can eat. To help somebody is the right thing to do. And I think it's totally the right thing to do, and I'll always do it every time that I can.
That's a great attitude.
It's the right attitude, because people come up at a regular comedy show, oh yeah, you were pretty funny. At a show like this, you helped my aunt or whoever it was, and they hug you and they remember you forever. I have the easy part. I just get to go up and be funny. And they have the hard part. Having breast cancer is not funny, and it's not easy to do it, and she's going through so much pain. And if I can help with a comedy show, I will be there 100 times out of 100. So,
how did you get involved with Tina's cause?
Well, I didn't. I was booked at the show, and they said, well, would you mind one of our employees? And I saw this condition. It's like, my gosh, how could I not get involved?
You know what I think is incredible about her story, because Denise and I were talking about this, a beautiful young woman with 4 kids she's raising on her own. But listen to this. She was nursing her newborn son, as Denise mentioned a few seconds ago. It wasn't going well. So she went to a lactation consultant, but the pain only got worse. A lot of people will identify with this. She became feverish. They thought she had mastitis, so they started her on an antibiotic, which did nothing. I had mastitis, so I understand that kind of the pain and the concern. But after additional testing, her worst fear was realized when she was diagnosed with this stage 3C inflammatory breast cancer, which is rare and aggressive, and it mimics the symptoms of mastitis. But she's gone through all of this treatment and surgeries, and still faces 2 reconstruction surgeries and 6 weeks of daily radiation treatments and a year of regular chemo treatments. So, you know, just as a woman, as a person living and walking the earth, this is a great thing to go to and help, just because she's going through a horrible experience.
How can you not pay a few dollars to see a comedy show, have some great chicken, and to really help somebody out? Now, I have CDs and DVDs. I'm not trying to plug those. 100% of the proceeds will go to the cause. to come out there. 100%. I will give them all up. I mean, if you can use it for a beverage coaster to scrape the ice off your windshield, I don't care. This is what you do to help people.
There's the venue right there, right?
Memories Ballroom. It's been open for 80 years. I've been doing research on it. It used to be called Weiler's, and our parents' generation would go out there. Jerry Lee Lewis played there. A lot of entertainment people played there. It's going to be a blast. Come on out. I talk 500 miles an hour. You'll get more than your money's worth. And we have a special guest, a 12-year-old comedian named Trevor Burke is coming up from Chicago because his father saw this cause and wants to support as well.
Is the kid funny?
The kid's really funny. He's got a reality show. If he gets the reality show, the Duck Dynasty people are doing it.
Wow.
I'm going to be the wacky comedian Uncle Trainer. So
awesome.
I'm this close to almost. This is my biggest credit so far. That'll be a good one too. To be on your show.
Well, you got to still join us even when
you
become big.
No,
like
no,
that.
you have to grow my beard like Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, there you go.
And you got to say you got to do a lot of redneck humor then,
well,
right?
do Wisconsin humor. How about that?
That's perfect.
We'll get it. Cudahy. That's just funny right there. It's always funny when it comes from Cudahy.
It's just funny we can laugh at
It's
that.
hilarious.
We get that. All right, here's the information because you got to go out to Memories. Okay, this is happening Saturday, January 18th, which is this Saturday night at 5 o'clock. It's happening at Memories in Port Washington. It's on Lake Drive. DobieMaxwell.com is where you can find out more information. But help Tina support this cause. Memories is supporting her cause, and then Dobie, his CDs as well as his DVDs, 100% of the profits go to help Tina with her medical bills. So I hope she's doing great. I hope she's watching today. We're thinking about you, and we hope a lot of people. We hope you just sell out.
We love you, Tina. Come on out.
We do. Thank you so much.
Thanks
Great
for
to
having
see
me.
you, Dobie.